The last class we were talking about, if you remember, it was mean, median, and mode, right? How to figure out the mean, median, and mode of various data which was given to us. So in the last class, we learned about when you're finding the mean, you add up everything and you divide by the total number, correct? Yes. Correct. What is median? Median is always the
middle number.
The middle number. Very good. And what is mode?
Mode is the most frequent number.
Very good. What happens when we have a frequency table? What do we do when we have a frequency table?
We have to use the sigma thing.
We have to use the sigma thing. What was the sigma thing?
Because it's like you have the mark.
Adding up.
What do? You make a table, and in your table, what do? That's one.
X, F, and XF.
You write X, you write F, which is given in the question, and you multiply them to figure out your sigma XF. And then what is the formula for mean when you have a frequency table?
You have to what?
Sigma XF upon sigma F.
Sigma XF upon sigma F. Very good. How do you find median when you have a frequency table?
You have to find the what is it? You have to median, right?
Median, yes.
You add up all the frequencies upon, I guess, something.
You add up all the frequencies. After that, what do you do?
Divide by
2.
Divided by 2.
And if the total is an odd number, then an even number, then you have to do n upon 2 plus 1.
Then you see where it fits in, I guess, on 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, then. And then you figure out when you do n upon 2, what do you get? Is it the straight away?
Observation.
You get the observation, and then how do you figure out from the table?
Where it fits in and what mark.
So you investigate.
Then you have to add them, the previous ones, and then
right,
which goes to, like, let's say 50 or whatever.
Okay, perfect. And then you figure out where in which particular place you get that particular value of the observation, right? And so basically it is through investigation, correct? Right? Today what we are learning is this, data in groups. What if your data is now in this way? In this form. Do you see this form here?
What form?
Yeah.
Yeah. Range and frequency. No?
Yes.
Videos of if you're unmuted.
Okay. So now I'm saying, what if my values are in this form? Like this. In a group. This is called a group. My values are like this. It was neither it's like in the table form, but they are grouped data. Then what will I do? How do I find out?
Find what?
I still have to find the mean, the median, and mode, but the data is in this form.
For mode, you just see which is most frequent. So that's 50 to 59. Median, you make
so
the whole.
Still you get the modal class. You're not getting the mode, okay? You're getting a modal class, but you're not getting the mode. For modal class, fine. For median, we will figure out how to. Let's start with mean. How do we find the mean?
You have to get the between number.
We have to get a there is a middle number, the midpoint always. Okay, so how do you find the midpoint in these? Let's figure that.
Add the marks, so 30 plus 49, and then divide by 2 into frequency.
Right. So you are doing the same thing here. You make your table, your marks. The marks are from 30 to 39. Then you put your frequency here. Frequency is 14. The frequency for this particular one is 7. So 14. You write your frequency. But after that, since it is 30 to 39, I will make one more column in between, which is called XI column. What is it? This is something new which we've not done before. That's an XI column. What is XI? You will do 30, 39 divided by 2. It's basically nothing but the midpoint of the two. Okay, what is it? It's nothing but the midpoint. And then what is the frequency? That you will write the frequency as it is. The frequency is how much for this question?
7.
It is 7. This is given to us, right? After finding this one out, what do you get? 30 plus 39 divided by 2 is how much? 30 plus
34.
huh?
What?
34.5.
34.5. So what we will do, our method still remains the same. Now you will, instead of finding XF, you will find XIF. So it will be 34.5 multiplied by 7. Now the same thing you're going to do for all of them. So what's the next one? The next one says 40 to 49.
4.5.
So this one becomes you have to find the XI. How much is the XI? You will, you will add up 40 plus 49 upon 2. Frequency for this one is given as 14. So you do 40, this gets 44.5. So you do 44.5 multiplied by 14. So this is the table that we are going to make for, otherwise the method remains the same. What is an extra step here? Finding the midpoint is an extra step, right? And then you do the same thing. You will find out the XIF, sigma XIF. You will divide by sigma F and you will get your answer for mean. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Everyone? Everyone, it is clear?
It's
Yeah.
Trisha, any confusion?
no.
No. Okay. Then how do you find, this was about mean. Well, how do you find the median?
Then
How do you find the median? So in this question, see,
you add all this thing up.
yes, you will add up the same thing you will do, but in this question, you can only find the interval. You cannot find the exact median. You cannot find the exact median.
What do you do?
Find the interval with the same method what we learned earlier.
So what do you do? Add
So add them and divide them by 2, right?
No, you just keep adding them. You add them and divide by 2. So what do you get? It's this number.
You get the middle.
Plus as 15. Sorry, 51. So what will happen? 51 divided by 2 will be how much?
55.5.
55.5 means 52. So 52nd observation. So it's an odd number, right? So usually for an odd number, what
51 divided by 2 is 21.5, right?
25.
Oh, sorry, 25.5.
Right. So up now that is a, what is it? So it's a decimal number. So what we do for an odd number, we add 1 and then divide by 2. So 51 plus 1 is 52 divided by 2 is how much? 52 divided by 2 is?
26.
Sorry, 20?
6.
26. Okay. So 26th observation will be the exact answer. Where do you add up all of them now? All the frequencies. Where will you get? Will you get in the first 7?
No.
No. Will you get in first 7 and plus 14?
21. No.
No. So will you get here?
Yes.
Yes. So that means the median would be in 50 to 59. But you cannot find the exact median. So your answer will be 50 to 59 and that's it. Okay. Now mode is very easy for this question. What is the mode?
50 to 59.
It is again a modal class. You cannot find the exact number here also. You will tell the modal class. You cannot find the exact mode, but you can tell the modal class. Similarly, you can tell the interval in which median will occur, but you can find the mean. Clear? Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we do this question? Second question.
What do we find?
You have to find the mean, median, mode, all three.
Midpoint?
You have to find mean, median, mode. Now, whatever is the method, you will apply it.
Do I need to make a column for midpoint?
Absolutely. And you only. Okay. So can you tell me, you have to think and tell me what is the relationship. Now, I want everybody to be unmuted and everyone is going to speak. I want to hear everybody speaking. Okay. So first question, do you think there's any relationship? There's some connection between some examples which are there on the screen. Are more ice cream sold when the weather is hot?
Yeah.
Yes. So, matlab, hotter the weather, more ice cream sales, right? Okay. Do tall people have higher pulse rates?
I don't know.
Not sure. Not really. I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. Nothing. I mean, we can't.
I never heard anything of it.
Okay. Are people who are good at math also good at science?
Not always.
Not always.
Really.
Sometimes maybe, sometimes maybe not. Okay.
Maybe
Does
they're good at
watch,
physics.
huh? Can be
Maybe
good
good
at.
at physics.
Okay. Does watching television improve examination results?
Yes.
No. Not technically. It depends on what you watch.
Okay, so watching television, here it means any random thing. Okay, so here I can see that first one you clearly said that there is some correlation. There is some relationship between ice cream sales and how hot the weather is. But rest of the three things, yeah, no, not really, not sure it was like that, correct? And the last one, definitely not. Examination results are improved only when you practice. So you have to spend time on your books, not on the television. That is clear. So here, the more you watch, the lesser will be the exam results, the examination scores. Am I right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's show it on a. Shamik, leave your phone. Keep it aside. Okay, and then concentrate on the screen. Now here, do you see there are certain graphs that you see on the screen? One is price of pairs and the quantity sold. What do you see here? Now we are going the other way around. What do you see? What is happening? The more the price, okay, more the price, what is the quantity sold? Less or more?
Price and quantity price and demand have an inverse relationship.
But what do you see on the screen? Demand and you have to tell me in terms of price and quantity sold.
Higher the price, lower the demand, lower the
And
price.
how do I understand from this graph? What I see here is, I see that when the price was pretty high, when the price was high, the quantity was very less. Price high, quantity was almost less. But when the price was less, the quantity sold was more, isn't it? Can you see it from the graph, right? So here you see a relationship that more the price, less is the quantity sold. Less the price, more is the quantity sold, correct?
So it's
right?
inversely proportional.
We'll not talk about proportionality, because proportionality is a different thing, but we say this is a negative correlation. This is what? This is a negative correlation. They are correlated, but in a negative way. They may be proportional, they may not be proportional, but they are correlated. And how are they correlated? They are negatively correlated. Here, next question tells you newspaper sales and temperature. Do you think there's any correlation between them?
No.
So as per the graph also, we don't see anything. We don't see it going like this. We don't see it going like this. Here we could clearly see the line was kind of something like this. Here there's nothing. They're spread all over. These points are spread all over, isn't it? So you understood this is no correlation. Here there is no correlation. Here there is negative correlation. Is my point clear? Is my point clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we are going to look at different types of graphs and understand what kind of correlations are there. Okay. Now here, what kind of graph do you see? Straight up, very clearly, right? So this is a very strong positive correlation. It's a strong correlation. I can clearly see it's going up. Okay. Now here, what do we see? It is positive. I can see it's going up, but it's not very strong. Here it is pretty strong. All of them are very close to the line that I've made. But here they are not very close to the line. They are kind of away. Many points are away from the line. So it's a weak, but it is a positive correlation. Did you get this?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at the third one. This one clearly shows a line like this. So what do I say? What kind of correlation?
Strong.
It's a very strong negative correlation. Okay. Now here, time to run 800 meters and mathematic results. Do you think there's any correlation here?
No.
No correlation. So there is neither positive nor negative. It is no correlation in this case. Okay. Now here. Here.
No correlation.
This is also a kind of no correlation because stable. Stable either like this or like this. So this is also no correlation. I hope this part is clear.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now we come to, you will be asked to make a line of best fit. Okay. Now, again, yeah, what do you see? There are students A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. There are math mark and physics marks. All right. You'll be asked to plot all of this on a graph. So this is how you will plot. Math mark here on this point and physics marks here. And then math was 28. At that time, physics was 48. Math was 28 here and physics was 48. Ye wala point. So you put it here. Math was 22, physics was 45. Math was 22, physics was 45. Somewhere 28, or sorry, this was 28 and this is 22 and this is 28. Then math was 9, which looks to be this one, and physics was 34, this way. Do you see how to plot these points? You know how to plot these points? Similarly, you'll plot others. Then you got these crosses. You got these crosses, right? After plotting the marks. Now we are supposed to make a line of best fit. Before making the line of best fit, what is the correlation that you observe in this?
Strong positive correlation.
Strong positive correlation. So, Kara, you said sometime back, right? Math and physics?
Yeah.
Right. So, do you see a strong correlation, math and physics?
Yeah.
Yeah, for these students, for these 9th students, right?
Yeah.
So now we are going to make a line of best fit. So how do you draw it? So the line of best fit, you are supposed to make it in such a way, it's just a random line, okay? But you have to make it in such a way that most of the points are either falling on this line, most of them, or very close to it. So it's just an estimated line. It is not, Trisha and Kyra can both have a slightly different line from each other, but what I will clearly see is a positive correlation. And most points are supposed to either fall on that line or are very close to that line. Clear? So you have to make that line in such a way. Is my point clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Kyra, I can't see your other screen, please. Your screen is not visible from the other one. Furthermore, I can't see further. Or niche karo.
It's slipping.
Put something behind. Keep it like this. Keep it like this. Is my line of best fit and correlations clear to us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what is line of best fit?
This line that we just made, Shamik.
Okay.
That line. What is this line of best fit? Tell me. What did I just tell you about line of best fit? Say, Kyra.
Upwards it's positive.
A positive correlation between the, you know.
Is it always positive correlation for line of best fit?
It
It
can
has
be
to be
negative.
close to the.
Line of
The
best fit is
crosses.
just a random line. Yes, Trisha, say it.
It has to be close to the crosses as much as possible.
It has to be close to the points as much as possible. So you have to make a line in between in such a way that the lines are very, very close to the points. Okay. Most of the lines should be better that most of the lines are on this points are on this line, but it won't be possible. You can't make a line through all of them. So you have to make sure that it is somewhat in between. Kyra, I can't see, it's slipping. Can you just put it properly? Point clear? Is it clear? What is line of best fit? Shamik, you're not concentrating today, seems like.
No, I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of correlation do you see in this case?
Strong positive.
Strong positive. And do you see the line of best fit?
Yeah.
How is it made?
The red line.
How do we make it?
So
What are we supposed to?
cross.
I guess you
We have to
connect
make
the
sure
first dot to the last dot.
most of the points, but if we are not able to connect, we have to make it in such a way that most of the points are very, very close to it, to this line. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, Do you see this?
Yeah.
Can you read it, Shamik?
From where?
Okay, all right. You can't do this because. Okay, wait, I'll give you another one. Wait, not this one. Hold on. Kyra, device properly. I can't see anything. Put something there. Yes, Shamik, read this question.
Plot the points given on a scatter graph with S across the page and P up the page. Draw axes with values from 0 to 20.
Yes, I want you to do this first one quickly. Jaldi se banao. First one. Second, A. This one I want to do.
Yes, I don't have the graph page.
Make it on a paper, but just take the points properly. Use a scale. So one thing, you have to keep marking your everything which is both the axes have to be marked. You have to mention the scale. X and Y axis in this case is 1 centimeter. It's a 1 centimeter graph and 1 centimeter is equal to 2. So you have to mention this here. 1 centimeter is equal to 2 units. Then let me just check the points whether the first one is 7, 8. S is 7, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7, 8. This is fine. The next one is 16, 15. 16 is here, 15 is here. This is fine. Third one is 4, 6. 4, 6. 4 is here and 6 is here. Fine. So looks to be fine to me. Then you made the line of best fit, which is also perfect. And then you mention that this is the line of best fit. And then you say it's a positive. It's a strong positive correlation. Is it clear to everyone? Everything that needs to be marked here is clear?